This informal tutorial will show you how to use the very powerful judgment collection module. It can factor in court costs, pre-judgment interest, other fees, the judgment award itself, as well as post-judgment interest. Specifically, recurring payments can compute loans, mortgages, lines of credit, receivables, collection, etc. Let's do a judgment collection example. Heading 1 and Heading 2 can be used, for example, to enter the parties and court case number. The origination date is the date at which the judgment is delivered. In this example, May 5th, 2011. It could also be the date at which the proceedings first started. This would then include pre-judgment interest too. First payment date, of course, is the date at which the first payment is made. If no payment is made, then enter the same as the origination date. Let's say the defendant agrees to start paying on September 15, 2011. Rates can either be a fixed rate or rate tables can be used. Margill includes rate tables for all US states, Canadian provinces, and the federal rates. As for payments, if the defendant agrees to pay monthly, then choose monthly payments. If no set payment is agreed upon, then use irregular. You will then be able to enter the payments one by one. The judgment amount is $75,000. Click on Judgment so you can enter the court fees and pre-judgment interest. Let's enter $3,500 as court fees and $3,000 in pre-computed pre-judgment interest. Repayment order can be changed and adapted as you wish. Accept. Had you wanted to pay $5,000 per month, then we could have entered this amount and left the number of payments blank. Press F5 to compute the schedule. This schedule contains 44 columns that identify what is paid and when. The judgment amount per se, called principal, the court fees, pre-judgment interest, that we've called PJI for short, and other fees. Lines 1 and 6 happen to be rate changes, so the payments are zero. A schedule can be easily adapted to the true payment scenarios over time. So let's say payments 1 and 2 are actually paid, but on the third line, $1,000 is paid. So simply change the payment from $75.60 to $1,000. Everything will be recomputed automatically. As for the fourth line, there was actually a check that bounced. So change the line payment status from payment to unpaid payment. You can see our balance is automatically recomputed. Since there was a bounce check, if the law allows it, we could add $25 in fees. So we select the line below where we wish to insert and add fees right over here. Change from information to other fees, no interest. We would put a negative amount of $25, so minus 25 since we're adding principal. And we'll see that this is reflected in the column for fees right here. A host of other options are available, such as adding extra court fees, with or without interest. We also could have added a second principal amount, so a second award with additional principal. The very powerful right mouse click allows you to select the lines and to even recompute, among other choices, to recompute the payments for a balance of zero at the end. So from $14,000 down to 7 cents. You can save and adjust the schedule over time and print it. You can print a global report and even include individual reports for the judgment amount per se, the court fees, the pre-judgment interest, and other fees. This pretty well sums up the collection module's basics. What's important to know is that what you see is what you get. So you adjust the schedule to exactly what you want and what happens for real in terms of payments, fees, dates, etc. Interest and balances are automatically recomputed. Please feel free to contact us if you have questions. Hopefully Margill will make your work a little easier.